2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time to find out who will win the Ace Championship. I'm Andrew Catalan, glad to have you back with us. And Rich, the final round is underway. Our featured player is in first place.
Any lead is a great lead, and this player has been head and shoulders above the rest of the field. Hopefully another really good day of golf ahead of us.
Let's get down to the first hole. They'll need to keep that razor-sharp focus if they want to carry this lead all the way to the end.
Looks like this one might be in the bunker.
Down to John.
Well, shouldn't have too much trouble getting out of here, fellas. It's ended up in a pretty decent lie, all things considered.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Okay, they'll take that. This putt is from 16 feet away. Henny, how tricky is this one?
A huge right to left swinger.
How did that not go in?
Big swing on that putt right there. They didn't quite get the break right. Distance was perfect. Nice, easy par.
A short one left for par. And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. Here's a look at the par 5 second.
Yeah, you miss those bunkers on the right-hand side and put yourself in good position down the fairway. Now you got a decision to make. Do I go for it or do I bail out to the left-hand side and give myself a really good opportunity to get it up and down? This green can be really difficult to find. It's got a lot of undulation to it and a lot of water. However, you get the second shot right, and all of a sudden that third shot becomes a lot easier, and birdies are easy to come by.
Well, they didn't plan for that. Let's see if they can get up and down from here. On the green and a chance to save par. No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. We have a par 3 on this one.
Par 3 measuring 208 yards, a difficult par 3 to say the least.
That's a textbook swing. Pulling hybrid out of the bag. Target practice with these approach shots, just like that. How about this birdie putt? Let's check in with Henny.
This is a 12-footer here.
The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
4 under par and starting to build some momentum. Let's see what happens here on 4.
Par 4 measuring 298 yards. Will the players give it a go or not? Let's find out. Lovely, lovely rhythm.
Driving the green on a par 4. That is special. And now a look for eagle.
Love them being aggressive on this par 4. Great tee shot.
This is a long way away. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
That looked good for a while. 3 feet remain.
Looking for another birdie here.
What a great start. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Okay, let's see how things stand. Our featured player is ahead by 7.
Now on the tee of the 5th hole, the par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Well, Rich, this player is definitely not on the top of many people's favourites to win. But how do you see them faring here today?
Not a household name as of yet, Luke, but you never know. Things could change in a hurry. Watch out for this player.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Henny's down there. You got a read?
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope.
And the par just slides by. Unfortunate bogey coming up. Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
Yeah, bunkers on the right-hand side come into play with a 3-wood, water on the left with the driver. Second shot to a green that sits below you just a little bit. And that front left pin, ooh, that is a good one.
Beautiful swing there. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 155. They're going with a bit more club here.
A chance to move to 5 under par. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 29 feet from the cup.
Starting this one way out to the right.
Big swing on that putt right there. They didn't quite get the break right. Distance was perfect. Nice, easy par.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. And they continue to lead this championship after that.
Time for the tee shot at the par 5.
This is a big hitter's delight right here. They can take those bunkers down the left out of play, and they can carry these fairway bunkers easily. And from here, it actually chases forward from the fairway downhill a little bit to a long, narrow green. Again, for the big hitters, this is easily reachable. For the shorter hitters, you got to have a plan.
This will play nicely. That's a really nice shot. And right now at -4. I like that one. Three feet left. They make that one, and their lead is growing larger. And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 3.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Five wood is the choice.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
On the green, but a ways to go. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
This is going to move pretty significantly left to right.
So close. This putt is for par, and it would be a big one. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is ahead by 8 shots. The tee shot at number 9.
This is a really good driving hole. Only the longest in the game are going to carry the bunkers down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right-hand side. You leave yourself a little bit longer second shot than maybe you'd like, but this is a very inviting green. This is a really good birdie opportunity to finish off the front 9.
That will definitely work. This shot from approximately 180 yards.
Downwind on this shot.
They've chosen to club down from here.
All right, the putter can come out now. This is a tricky putt. John, give us a read on this putt.
This putt will be breaking hard to the right.
Oh, how about it? That's a pretty good effort. Here's the tap in for par. Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. We start the back 9 with a par 4.
Driver not really necessary on this shortish par 4. Just a 3-wood for position. Second shot goes to a green that runs diagonal of the players. There is a couple of really good and tough pin placements that are back left.
This looks like a really strong tee shot. This is a good 130 club.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
Oh, just leaking ever so slightly. Awesome.
Those shots all day have been working. Another one hits the green.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation spot on all day. Awesome.
Our featured player continues to lead the way, up by 9.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
The good thing about this hole is it's long in length, but it's got a massive green that doesn't have a lot of movement. What it does have is from left to right and a little bit from back to front. A generous green on a long par 3. Great design.
Going with the hybrid. It's heading to the bunker for sure. Oh, that's unlucky. A buried line, the bunker. Doesn't get much harder. Now it's time to get the putter out. That's safely on the surface. Well, you can't blame them, Rich. I'd have a look at that again if I hit it. This putt for par here. John, you've got a pretty good read on this by the looks of it. What are they facing with this putt?
It's a straight putt for the most part. It should turn a little to the left as it nears the hole, however.
Oh, nice looking putt. That's the cardinal sin, leaving it short the heart. And they'll drop to 5 under after that hole. The 12th hole is a par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. Time for the second shot at the 12th. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Okay, John, what are they looking at here with this putt?
Well, they've got 39 feet to go to the cup. This is going to be interesting.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet.
This for par.
Ooh. And this one will be for bogey. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Well, 13th. It's unlucky for some, Rich.
Par 4, back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
Well, that's a handy shot. Now, 4 under par. Yep, that shot safely on the green. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
All right, this putt is going to go up the hill and to the left.
On a good line. Getting better.
Yeah, you'd be proud of that one. Even if it doesn't go in, It's a very good putt. And tapping in for par on this one. And now 4 under for the tournament. The 14th is a par 4.
Nothing out there except for fairway, fairway, and more fairway. Tee it high, let it fly, because this hole is long. Second shot will play about a half a club downhill to a green that chases away from you ever so slightly. Be wary of that right hand pin position. That can be mean.
That should help them. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Oh, well played. And that should secure the par on this one. Well, there's an 8-stroke buffer now for our leader as we head to the next.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
It's got some bunkering down the left-hand side that you got to avoid. Be mindful of that, so driver may not be the play off the tee. You find the fairway, you got just a short iron second shot to a green that's pretty receptive. You should be thinking birdie from the middle of the fairway.
That's a pretty good shot right there. This shot from about 190 yards.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down.
This one needs to hold the fairway. The ball settles just off the fairway. This is the 3rd. This one is 13 feet out.
This is for par.
Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
Cannot walk away with par. A tap in for bogey. As we take a look at the leaderboard, they've still got the top spot. Time now for a par 3.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
That's the way to draw up a nice shot.
Beautiful shot from our leader. This putt to get to 4 under par. Let's check in with Henny.
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
Good looking stroke right here. This putt still tracking nicely. Yes! As we head to the next hole, our featured player is ahead by 8 shots. Now to 17, a par 4.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Okay, that'll play. Here's the second on 17. This one is absolutely hunting.
Wonderfully played, fought against the wind.
They've got this putt for birdie. Not enough behind that one. Here's a par putt. Well, after an approach shot like that, Rich, that feels like a wasted opportunity. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. Time for the tee shot on 18. They still have the lead. Can they get it done? That is going to work. Second shot here at 18. This is their third. And now a putt to win it. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
Not an easy putt here. It's going downhill, moving to the left.
Wow. This putt to win the Ace Championship. History as they have won their first ever PGA Tour event.
And what a performance this week. They should be over the moon about this. Congratulations.
Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We've got all the first-round action of the Bluff Championship coming your way. It's great to have your company. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, and out on the course bringing all the action is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. It's a terrific day weather-wise. We're expecting all the action to be just as hot. Can't wait to see what happens out on the course. Now to the first hole. And as we take a closer look at our featured player, the word is that this rookie has been able to develop a rivalry with someone on tour. Henny Koyak is our person on the ground and has more intel. What can you tell us, Henny?
I am astounded that this featured player wants to take down none other than Tom Kim. He is one of the bright young stars on tour, big bubbly personality, but the talent is top tier. And, well, there is no better way to build your confidence than if you can possibly take down Tom Kim.
It's always fascinating to see what motivates these players. Henny, thanks for that info. We'll be watching this rivalry closely. Going with the pitching wedge here. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
No green in red, but a chance to save their par. How close was that to going down? Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
Nice, solid opening hole right there.
They're currently tied for 6th here. The second at Central Otago Ridge is a par 5, which players feel like they'll be able to get there in 2, but they've still got to be very accurate.
They do. Some trees lining both the left and right sides of the fairway. Fairway does pinch in, so the bigger hitters need to worry about that. The second shot, though, back up the hill ever so slightly to a green that sits well above you. Massive outcropping of rocks on the right-hand side short, but anything missing long and left goes down to a really low valley area.
Well, that'll work there. Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and try and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
This putt of about 6 feet coming up.
This is their look at birdie.
Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Over to the third here at Central Otago, and it's a par 4. The length isn't the feature, though.
Yeah, just a little bit different look off the tee. You got out of bounds down the right-hand side, but there's a bunker in the distance that is reachable, so you have to lay it back short of that. And the second shot is to a sliver of a green. Do not miss it out on the right-hand side. It could go out of bounds. Why chance it?
Around 110 yards to go. And that one has found the surface, but they've still got some work to do to get it down from there. This putt is about 17 feet long.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one's going to gently meander from the left. Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Just a short putt remaining here. Currently 1 under for the tournament. The fourth hole is a lengthy par 3 requiring a very accurate long iron.
That bunker fronting the green is not in play. It's just there for aesthetics. Get you thinking a little bit. Anything missed out to the right is going to run all the way down into a really steep hollow, difficult to get it up and down from there. Bailing out to the left is the proper miss.
Going with less club. Let's see how this turns out.
Oh, that looked good in the air, and now looks great on the ground.
Tom Kim watched that one all the way. Great approach shot. This player is definitely upping the pressure in this rivalry.
And this putt for a share of the lead. Currently 2 under for the day. Rich, how good is it the PGA Tour has gone to venues like this? This 5th hole, a strong par 4.
It is. This is an amazing hole. Rock outcroppings both left and right off the tee from there. And just a pencil-like green in the distance. You've got a lot of danger out to the right-hand side. If you make 4 here, you're pleased.
That's tidy. This shot from about 190 yards out. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. 8 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
And with that, they're now the solo leader in the event. The 6th hole is yet another strong par 4, Rich.
Yes, just that lone bunker down the right-hand side can only usually be reached when the hole is playing directly downwind. So anything shy of that is good off the tee. The second shot here, we've got a multitude of rock outcroppings there on the left-hand side, protecting any wayward shots. Bailing out to the right is the play.
That is absolutely spot on.
That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Going with the 7. And that will end up on the green, but they've still got some work to do. Now let's head to Tom Kim. 3 strokes off the lead. Oh, that is beautiful. Let's get back to it, shall we? A chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
What's that say? The old adage in golf, never up, never in. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And it's a 1-stroke par for our leader over the field. The 7th hole at Central Otago gives the player a decision off the tee, Rich.
This is really cool. It's framed by a rock outcropping right in the heart of the fairway. I tell you what, I'm taking driver out here every single day. Downwind, I can fly it back into the wind. I need driver just to get to it. From there, again, a long green surrounded by humps and hollows. Such a fun hole.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Second shot here on the 7th. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the 7th. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. What an opportunity to make a birdie. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The 8th hole is a strong par 3 here at Central Otago.
Yeah, long par 3. There is a really good place, though, to aim your tee shot, and that's out on the right-hand side. There's a nice little berm out there that can help kick it back to onto the green or close to it. Anything missing out to the left-hand side, you're going to leave yourself below the green with almost a blind second shot in there trying to save par.
Opting for the 5-wood. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. This putt is from 14 feet.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
And he's down there. You got a read?
A slight break to the right here.
Just missing the birdie there. That's a shame. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The closing hole of the front 9, Rich, is a really strong par 5.
It is straight away. Just some trees down the right-hand side that must be avoided. From there, second shot goes into a green that is severely elevated. It's got runoffs going every single direction. If you have just a twinge of nerves in your chipping, you're really not going to like it around this green.
They've had a chat with the caddy, and they're going for it. This one's on.
And look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play.
Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Time to catch up with that fabulous Korean, Tom Kim. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Has he holed it? Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? 20 feet to the cup. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
Ooh, tough to read that putt right there. They got it in there close. It should be a guaranteed birdie.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. As we make the turn, Rich, they're having a lovely day out in front.
I got to say, every facet of this player's game was in great shape today. Lots of golf yet to be played. Looking forward to watching it.
The 10th hole begins a very impressive back 9 here at Central Otago.
Wide open right here. Couple of cool trees there on the right-hand side for aesthetics only. They do not come into play. And the second shot here to one of the really interesting and neat greens surrounded by some rock outcroppings, short of it and long and right as well. This is a gorgeous hole.
Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed. There's Tom the Tank Engine. Don't we love Tom Kim? He has got some go in him.
He's got all kinds of giddy up in him. Yeah, he's just a breath of fresh air, isn't he? Young kid out there having some fun, playing the game that he loves. And it shows. He's out there smiling, laughing, engaging with the fans. You know, it's refreshing. It's nice to see that because, you know, the PGA Tour can be so cutthroat at times, and yet you have this young kid out there who's just happy to be here, but he's happy to be here and winning.
A good chance to move to 6 under par here. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is a 12-footer here.
Back-to-back birdies for this player.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And they'll now move to 6 under for the tournament. Rich, the 11th hole is a monster, almost 600 yards in length. You just got to hope the wind's behind you.
Luke, this is a big par 5 here. Lone tree out to the right-hand side. Great aiming point for the player. But from there, if they got any hope of reaching into, it's got to be playing straight downwind. If not, your layup, you have some rocks there to contend with in that layup zone. And a third shot to a green that sits just above the fairway with a lot of run out on the right-hand side and short.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. That's disappointing. It failed to reach the cup. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. Well, I like the look of the 12 hole at Central Otago, Ridge. A short one, which I'm sure some big hitters are going to want to try and take on.
And they should or could be able to, depending on the winds. If not, just bail out to the right-hand side just a little bit and look at this green. It works in from both left and the right-hand side. This is almost a gimme birdie.
Is this one going to hang on to the fairway? That's not a bad outcome. I know it's not on the fairway, but it'll do. Handy effort, that one.
That was worthy of another look.
Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet.
This for a birdie.
So close. And that should secure the par on this one. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. The 13th at Central Otago requires a very accurate tee shot.
Need a strong tee shot right here. That outcropping is a gorgeous line. From there, you want to hug the right-hand side as best you can, even bringing those rocks into play, as missing it down to the left-hand side. Bogey will be a number that you'll more than likely put on your card.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Second shot here on the 13th hole.
This is looking good. Is it gonna go?
Ooh, just skinned the hole, that one. And they'll tap this in for birdie. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And our featured player has now built a comfortable 6-stroke advantage on the field. The 14th hole is a par 3, Rich, but the tee shot really requires some sense and sensibility.
This is a cool feature because the green runs from right to left, helping a draw, but almost repelling a fade, it seems like. You really got to be smart on your club selection here, and as always, you've got to be mindful of the wind.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That's some good golf right there. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
This for back-to-back birdies.
John, have you got a read on this one?
Pretty sure this one's moving to the left.
Like the look of this one.
Just a short putt remaining here.
And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Stop me if you've heard this before, but there seems to be a few rocky outcrops on this.
Luke, that's what I love about this golf course, is because we don't have too many hazards. We have rocks. That's what Mother Nature gave us. Again, when you look at this par 5, it just screams beauty from tee shot all the way up to the green. Just that one lone bunker on the right-hand side, which could see a fair bit of action with players' second shots, but is a very user-friendly green.
One win so far this season. Looking for number 2 here today. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
13 feet to the hole.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Okay, my money is on a right-to-lefter.
Oh, what an eagle. Great putt.
Now at -9 for the day. The 16th, Rich, is just a picture-perfect par 3.
Just the one lone bunker on the right-hand side, but you have to be mindful of this false front short and right. So tee shots are going to favor the left-hand side where we have more rock outcroppings. Another delightful design.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Okay, that'll work. 13 feet to the cup.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
Ooh, nice line. That is disappointing. Never hit it.
And just a little bit of work was all that was needed to finish up there.
Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage. As we near the conclusion of our round, Rich, 17 requires a shot we haven't seen yet on the course.
We haven't. I love this fairway. It cambers both right and left into the center of the fairway, but the second shot right here sits well below the fairway, hidden by these rock outcroppings. So a blind second shot to a tiny green. This is just a wonderful, wonderful par 4.
That's a pretty handy shot. That's incredible. Well, you've got to give some credit there. That was the right club and the right line. Not a bad play, that one. This putt to get to double digits under the card. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This looks like it's going to go left.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And looks like we're taking another look at that one. Leading by 9 strokes after that one. The closing hole at Central Otago. It's a bit of a shame that we've arrived here, Rich. I've thoroughly enjoyed this round, but take us through it.
Yeah, the largest fairway on the golf course here. So tee it high and let it fly. Second shot plays back uphill ever so slightly. 2 bunkers protecting the front right portion of this green, but you do have a little bit of help from the left-hand side.
That'll work there. Second shot here at the 18th.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. Trying to get to 11 under with this putt. Penny, what are they facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
Three feet to go here to the hole. And they've finished up with the par here today. And that'll do it. Lovely start to the opening round. In top spot, but there's a whole bunch of people right over their shoulder.
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Good day, folks. It's time to get ready for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Let's get set for the finale of the Bluff Championship. Luke Elvey here alongside my mate Rich Beam in the booth. It's always delightful to have you with us. Rich, as this next golfer starts the day, what are you thinking about their chances?
Never easy going to bed with the lead, and they're out here today. It's probably weighing on them a little bit. I got to say, though, this player has been playing well. That's why they have the lead. So they have to be excited, and they have to like their chances going to this final round.
We head down to the first tee now. They appear to be strolling down victory lane with a very healthy lead. Let's join the action now. Okay, ball's in the air. Let's see how this round plays out.
And fortunately, that shot will hang on to the fairway.
This player won their last event, looking to use that momentum here today.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Putting for birdie here. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going left to right.
I like the look of this. Well, that's a nice way to start, writing a little red number down on the scorecard at the first.
Setting the tone early in this round.
They'll be liking the look of that position at the top of the leaderboard. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Oh, that was mashed.
That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth.
Already a winner this season. Number 2 would be very nice here today. Well, this is a good risk-reward hole. Looks like they're taking plenty of risk here, going for the green. Well struck. Didn't that look good for a long time? Just a 4-footer remaining.
They've got a great look for birdie.
The putt goes down and they're extending their lead.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. And we've arrived now at the third. It's a par 4.
It is. You got out of bounds all down the right-hand side of this hole. That bunker in the distance on the left is in play. So layup short of that. And second shot goes into a very narrow green. Be aware of that out of bounds lurking to the right. Shots missed out to the right probably won't end up out of bounds, but why take the chance?
That's a good-looking shot there.
Playing from around 110 yards out. And that one's on the dance floor, but a long way from the DJ. 20 feet to the hole. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's obviously moving to the left-hand side, but they got to make sure they hit it as well because it's up the hill.
It's pretty handy here. That one's got some intent. Oh, painfully close. A par putt on the table. And down it goes.
Currently 12 under for the event. And now onto the par 3 fourth hole.
The bunker short of the green is not there. It's just there to confuse you a little bit. There is a steep runoff off to the right-hand side that you want no part of. Anything bailing out just a little bit to the left is a great call.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Yeah, that was a safe play. "19 feet to the cup. Well, this one's come out on a good line. Tracking.
Yeah!
And they stay in top spot after that effort. Let's go to hole number 5. And it's a par 4. Oh, well done. Second shot here on the 5th. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. John, what's the line on this putt? Where should they be starting it?
This putt was looking like a pretty hard break to the left.
Started this one on a pretty good line.
Good putt there. That'll work.
Big swing on that putt right there. They didn't quite get the break right. Distance was perfect. Nice, easy par.
They're currently in first place on the leaderboard.
The 6th is a par 4.
A solo bunker planted out on the right-hand side, only reachable when the hole is playing downwind. Second shot protected on the left-hand side by some rock outcroppings. This is a really good, fun hole.
That was absolutely murdered. Yeah, nicely played. This putt here to get to 14 under the card. Henny, what have they got in front of them for this putt?
Setting up this putt 24 feet from the cup.
This one's got to break a long way from the right. Ooh.
Putting for a par here. Job done. Let's head to the next. An extraordinary performance. This player is now 12 strokes in front of the field.
Here we are at the par 4, 7th hole.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Playing this shot from 120 yards.
Oh, they're dialed in. It's an absolute clinic.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
7 feet to the cup.
What a disappointment.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. The 8th hole is a par 3.
Yeah, long par 3. There is a really good place, though, to aim your tee shot, and that's out on the right-hand side. There's a nice little berm out there that can help kick it back to onto the green or close to it. Anything missing out to the left-hand side, you're going to leave yourself below the green with almost a blind second shot in there trying to save par.
This is a fairly lengthy putt here. John, what's the line on this putt?
Well, this putt is going to go down the hill, take a turn to the right. Let's see what happens.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. On the tee of the par 5 ninth.
Plenty of room down the left-hand side to find the fairway with your tee shot, and from there it should be go zone. But when you look at this green, it's got runoffs in all directions around it. If you've got any little demons running around in your head telling you that you can't chip it very good, you're not going to like this green.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
The wind's starting to get up, but it's helping, which is nice. Strong play, going for it.
Oh, that's a ripper.
That was sensational, Luke.
There's no doubt about it, Rich. This is an outstanding position to be in.
Absolutely. You dream of being in this position. Ahead by a bunch with just a few holes to go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the view.
And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
Playing within their comfort zone there. "12 feet to the cup coming up."
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This is going to turn ever so slightly to the right.
This one's online. Well, how good was that? Nice birdie. And after that, now sitting at 16 under for the event. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Eight days a week, that rhythm works.
Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Good shot there, Beamer. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? 4 feet to the cup.
They've got this to save par.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Welcome to the par 4 12th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Well, you can't blame them, Rich. I'd have a look at that again if I hit it. Lining up the birdie putt here. It's just about 3 feet away. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. They'll be liking the look of that position at the top of the leaderboard. Time to face a par 4.
Tee shot, you want to aim it at those rock outcroppings and go ahead and hit yourself a nice little firm draw out there. Find the heart of the fairway. Second shot, also you want to favor the right-hand side. Near those rocks, is anything missing down to the left-hand side? Should be, might be, probably will be a certain bogey.
Wonderfully played. Playing this shot from around 120 yards.
Went straight down.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. So I might need to set. Just barely snuck into the first cut. This would be a great up and down from this spot. That one almost went in the hole. This putt for par here. And currently sitting at an impressive 16 under for the tournament. Par 3, hole number 14.
This is a cool feature because the green runs from right to left, helping a draw, but almost repelling a fade, it seems like. You really got to be smart on your club selection here, and as always, you've got to be mindful of the wind.
Opting for the 5-iron. Second shot here on the 14th. This one is from at least 30 feet out. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
It's moving up the hill to the left. Let's see what happens.
Put a good stroke on this one. Looks to have some good speed about it too. Yes, sir. Holding steady in first place after that one. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
I just can't get enough of how they've used these rock outcroppings on this golf course. They're so well placed, the beauty of them. To me, they got it right, especially here on this par 5. The only danger here once you get close to the green is going to be this deep cavernous bunker out there on the right-hand side. But this green is user-friendly. Birdies abound.
Setting up in the first cut here. That's nicely done. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
This putt is from a long distance. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one looks like it breaks hard left to right. Yep, that works. Nicely done.
Big swing on that putt right there. They didn't quite get the break right. Distance was perfect. Nice, easy par.
And the putt drops now a sweet 16 under, heading down the stretch.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Welcome to the 16th hole, the par 3.
Just the one lone bunker on the right-hand side, but you have to be mindful of this false front short and right. So tee shots are going to favor the left-hand side where we have more rock outcroppings. Another delightful design.
Well, this would be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 29 feet from the cup.
Pretty good.
Good effort from there.
Downhill putt, and certainly was robbed on that effort.
An opportunity to make a par here. And that putt will drop. Well done. They're currently in first place on the leaderboard. Here we are at the 17th, a par 4. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Put every ounce they had into that drive.
Oh, what a shot by our leader. This is an opportunity now to move to 17 under par. Oh, that's a nice looking roll. Come on. Oh, it's in the hole. Beautiful. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Welcome to the par 4 18th.
It is the largest fairway on this golf course. Tee it high, let it fly. More rock features on the left-hand side. Just the bunkers on the right are protecting that front portion there. Second shots should be favoring on the left-hand side as you'll get a nice kick to the right back onto the green.
Good looking shot this. From around 120 yards here.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
They've chosen to club down here.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. And this is why they put in hours and hours of practice. A putt to win it all. And he's down there. You got a read?
This one is breaking left to right.
Nice stroke. So close. This putt to win the event. And they've done it. It puts a smile on your face to see someone live a lifelong dream.
If one is good, two is twice as nice, isn't it? 2 wins on the season for this player. Awesome stuff.
And Rich, what a performance. They've got back-to-back wins. What a force they're proving to be out here on tour.
Impressive. Absolutely impressive. Winning breeds winning, but it also takes a lot out of you. So to contend again the week after winning, boy, I'd say this player is something special.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.